guys, we're gonna go over some meal prep today. So you're gonna see live action what meal prep looks like for the Bush fam. So when it comes to meal prep, a few months back, I got into vacuum sealing. Honestly, my parents got me this vacuum sealer, or got us this vacuum sealer as an anniversary present, and I wasn't sure how much we would use it. And then for a really long time, we were just cooking things in bulk of like, okay, you have the rice in bulk, you have the chicken made in bulk, and we would throw our meals together when it came time to eat. But then our schedules got busier and busier. It became such a pain to stop and make a meal, clean up after making the meal, and then to ensure that Alex and I's meal times always matched up. And so I had to figure out something else. And within meal prep, meats, once you cook them, and also depending on what the sell by or use by date is when you buy them, they normally go bad after 3 to 4 days. And so oftentimes people have to meal prep twice. I wasn't about that life, so being able to vacuum seal it, these vacuum seal bags in general allow them to last an extra day or two. It's also something that when you freeze them, they don't get freezer burnt. So these are our core meals, honestly. This one's AB chicken. This one is Sue turkey. Then we have Sue beef and AB turkey. These are all already frozen that I made earlier this week, but since we are going out of town next week, I do need to prep some more and make sure that we're all set to go. But it's great because I can honestly prep 2+ weeks at a time of our core meals, and it makes it so easy. We just move them over to the fridge, they thaw overnight, and then I just cut this open, dump it into a bowl, microwave it, and I'm good to go. So what we have here for me doing today are mostly gonna be Alex's meals, because I did a ton of my own meals of this beef and these turkey earlier this week. So in his chicken meal, he normally has bell peppers, and I had been cutting the bell peppers fresh myself, but we're gonna test this out. We'll see if he says that it's too big of a taste difference, but these are great, great, great. I mean, onions and bell peppers freeze great in general. So whether you do them in a vacuum seal bag or whenever I have leftover onions, I always cut them up and freeze them so I can just throw them in a frying pan. And this is a great way to add variance. This is gonna be the first time we try this. I saw this at the store. Alex loves teriyaki chicken, or teriyaki in general. So this has broccoli, bok choy, carrots, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, onions, and then it also has a teriyaki sauce. So I'm gonna take the core of his meal of chicken and rice, and before it was chicken and rice and bell peppers and some zucchini. Now it's gonna be chicken and rice and these vegetables in the teriyaki sauce, because he does eat this chicken meal with either honey mustard or with hot sauce. So now he gets a little bit of a different flavor profile, where I'm still able to keep the core grocery list the same. Now, a few other things that I do that make things easier for me. One is going to be a rice cooker. A rice cooker has been a deal of, I mean, everything has changed everything. But then we also have Alex's turkey here. We tried out MegaFit, and he was a big fan of their 93 ground turkey. So this helps me, it's already cooked. It comes frozen, and I'll order a ton of them in bulk, throw all of these in the freezer, and then pull these out as I need it. But for Alex's servings, each pound of this can do 3 meals for him. So this will be 3, 6, 9 meals for him of just the turkey. The chicken's in the fridge because we're gonna start with the turkey and get rolling here. And you'll kind of see my system is that I take these meal prep containers. These are from Pride Foods, and I love using these when we travel because they are collapsible. So for my meals, as you can see, like this size of meal to this size of meal, this is quite smaller. And so putting it in a hard container can fill up a lot of space when I'm traveling, or just even in the fridge. So these are great. They're also just super easy to clean and super easy to throw everything in. So you'll see me lay all of this out. I go ahead and put the serving of rice in it that he needs. Then I'll cook the zucchini in bulk and put it into this bowl. Cook the turkey, just be able to add some seasoning, being able to give it a nice little like char in the pan. I love that taste / flavor and texture. And you'll see me kind of run through it. Then I will go ahead and let it cool and then vacuum seal it. We're gonna go ahead and get rolling. Let's meal prep. because you love me.
Hey, post-workout, be like...
I gotta clean the rice off. You don't want dirty rice. But it also helps with the cooking of the rice for it to be rinsed and clean. So you basically want to do it, you see how cloudy it is until it runs clear. Where I probably make the biggest mess, but messes are made while you're meal prepping. We come into the vacuum sealer. So this one is a Nesco brand. And then these bags, they are special vacuum seal bags. They're from the brand Food Saver. So once the meals have cooled down, you notice there's not any steam coming off of these bad boys here. Then I go ahead and scoop it into the bag. Once it's scooped into the bag, then I'll show you how to use the vacuum sealer. Now within meal prep, if you do have pets, you're gonna have them just at your feet. I don't got nothing on my hands, boy. You got some sleep in your eye, cutie. They literally sit and just stare at the ground in case I drop one parcel of rice. They act like they are not fed, but like I said, I do get messy in this, scooping it into the bag. So sometimes I do drop a little sliver of rice and it's like a fight for that one piece of rice. I'm gonna take the bag and go ahead and put it under these lips real quick. Then you are going to close it and lock it. And I just do a manual pulse vacuum because I don't want it to be too vacuumed that it sucks all the moisture out, but you can also hit that this is on the moist setting, so it's not gonna take it all out. Once it is sealed here, so there's no more air in it for anything, hit this manual seal button. It'll take a second and it will go ahead and start sealing it, start counting down. And then in the meantime, when that counts down, I normally go ahead and load another bag so that it's ready to go. But I'll go ahead and finish up doing these turkey meals. And then we will get started on the chicken meals and just show you kind of what that process looks like. Basically the meal prep. And if you want to learn more about the grocery aspect of it and kind of how we build those out, that'll be a separate video. But leave any comments, questions that you have so I can answer them, because this has definitely made our life so much easier. Well, of course it takes work, and some of the times I do not want to do it at all. I really want to think about what's the path of least resistance. And I know if I'm hungry and food isn't ready, not only am I going to be hangry, but I am also likely to make a worse decision. And so it's something of complete convenience, being able to grab something, literally just cut it open and then put it in the microwave allows me so much more free time throughout my day and to be able to focus on what I need to focus on and know that I'm nourishing myself and having food that sits well within my digestion and is going to give me the fuel I need to keep doing what needs to get done. Since I already know my meals are made, then hitting my macros is so easy, convenient, and simple because it's all already done.